Government officials in Gauteng are in Alex this morning, that's Alexandra Township, to promote sanitization efforts. MECs for Human Settlements, Traditional Affairs and Economic Development, Environment and Agriculture are expected to be handing out sanitizers and educating residents about the dangers of COVID-19. My colleague, that's eNCA reporter Silindelo Masikane, is tracking that story for us. She's now live to us from Alex. Silindelo, a very good morning to you. Can you tell us what is happening? Have they started the process that is being planned for the residents of Alex this morning?
Certainly, Bradan, the sanitization rollout here in Alexandra is officially underway. We understand that this program will be rolled out throughout the province, and this is, of course, to educate very densely populated communities like Alexandra on the symptoms as well as how to prevent the spread of COVID-19. As you would know that here in Alexandra we've got a very, very large population. I just want Kamu to walk with me just to give you a view of exactly what we're seeing right now. The residents here at the Women's Hostel on 4th Street, they've been given hand sanitizers in bottles distributed from these large tanks that you can see over here. There's also a decontamination process that's also underway where they're going to decontaminate the hostel. And you would also understand that this has also taken place at public transport facilities. So the sanitization solution has been put into these distribution tanks, and people are being given these sanitization solutions in bottles of 500 milliliters. The program is going to be rolled out throughout the province, Bradan, and what we understand is that they are urging communities to observe the number of measures around social distancing, as well as to ensure that they are keeping to good hygiene measures and ensuring that they do have that sanitization solution that they can use in order to keep their families safe. I'm going to bring in the MEC for Agricultural Development here in the province, who is here with the MEC of Cocta. Thank you for joining us, Ma. I understand. I said you are for the Agricultural Department. Just tell us about this rollout and the aim for it.
Okay, let's start with the aim. You would know that the numbers of infections are rising in the country. As you're the media, you should be aware of that. The Premier was here with the Department of Health yesterday to test people. That also might push the numbers up. So having said that, the departments, all of the departments in Gauteng have their responsibilities to make sure that we contribute and respond positively to fighting the COVID-19 pandemic. As a department that is responsible for environmental health and environmental protection, we are here to provide people in the hostel with sanitizers that will use for themselves in their households and to decontaminate the area outside. We are working together with the department, with the municipality of Johannesburg, MMC, could you come in? Yeah. The MMC here and her department, they are also assisting us where we have a joint operation. They are doing grass cutting, they are doing cleaning of the area. Yeah, the contractor is on site as we speak to do that. But it's not going to be a once-off. We are going to go to all the hostels in Alexandra within the 21 days. And the spaza shops. Spaza shops will be decontaminating outside and providing people with sanitizers where we can. So basically that's the reason why we're here today, to fight the scourge.
Thank you so much. I just want to bring in the MEC for Cocta. Thank you for joining us, MEC Maile. Quite a big program that's being rolled out. How many communities are we targeting? And we also just want to find out about the issues of water distribution in areas like Hammanskraal. What's going to happen there?
We will target as many people as possible, one. But two, the issue of water provision is attended to. All our municipalities, we have had a discussion with the mayors just on Monday, and they've all confirmed that they've identified key risk areas. They are attending to them, and there's been help that came from Department of Water and Sanitation at the national level directly to the municipalities. All we're doing as a provincial government is to coordinate. We will be going to those areas just to make sure that if there's water challenges, there's tanks that are delivered, and next to those tanks there's queues that are properly managed. if people have to queue, the sanitizers, and to make sure that our people are safe during this period.
Lastly, MEC, I mean, in hostels like the one that we're at right now, you can see that the conditions are not the greatest. When do we see the renovations of these areas?
Well, we've got about 67 hostels in our province, and these hostels are old, and we have a program to redevelop them. Some of them hopefully will want to demolish, but you'll appreciate the fact that we've got limited resources. Despite the fact that we've got plans, we will not be able to solve all these issues overnight. However, we are working hard, and that's why this specific hostel we're giving attention. I was here on Monday, and we spoke to the mayor of the city to make sure that there's issues related to sewerage and sanitation that must be attended to, and the city has already appointed a contractor. So we are doing our level best as the different spheres of government to deal not just with the problems in this hostel, but in all the hostels and many other informal settlements, because you will also appreciate that in Gauteng we've got about 300,000 people coming every year. We've got a housing backlog of 1.2 million, and we are doing our level best as the provincial government. And that's why during this time, we want to make sure that our people are safe and they live in hygienic conditions as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. That is the latest from Alexandra. Back to you.